Hmm.
Yo, what's up? My name is Clash and Crown. Or my name is Eric, I'm the owner of Clash and Crown, this YouTube channel that everyone seems to absolutely love and hate. I don't care. So today I wanted to walk you through this particular battle. Thought it was funny, and I've also wanted to do this kind of video for a little bit. So let me know if you guys want to see more like this in the comments below. So let's get right into it. Right. So I'm still laughably underleveled as per usual. So this guy's deck starting out is actually pretty decent. I mean, he has Prince, Firecracker, P.E.K.K.A, Balloon, and we can see Wizard in the back. Um, I have Miner, Fireball, Goblin, Barrel, Mini P.E.K.K.A, and Witch ready to go. So let's get into it. So he Princes to start, which is actually a really good start. And he also Firecrackers. I Goblin Barrel. So I witch to defend. I didn't place the goblin barrel in the correct place. If I did, the firecracker wouldn't have gotten my goblins. Like if I put the goblin barrel on like this side, she wouldn't have, but whatever. It was still some nice early damage. So the firecracker, kills. I wasn't too worried about this happening, I knew the witch would kill the prince. So I miner right here because I want to kill this firecracker because I know that's just not going to end well down here. And he balloons, which is very interesting. I'm not entirely sure on why he balloons here, but my miner kills the firecracker and starts going to tower. Um, so I dart Goggins to defend against the balloon. I'm gonna crank down my volume. All right, get the balloon. Cool. I know the bomb's gonna go off. It's not gonna do enough damage. Well, it's going to do damage, but so doesn't kill anything. We got Dark Goggins and the Skellies putting in hard work. So he witches to defend. Makes sense. I sneak in a P.E.K.K.A in the back, which because we have a witch and Dark Goggins and a witch are going to be targeting this Skelly. Well, maybe not, but so my P.E.K.K.A goes, kills that Skelly, and then for some reason, he didn't target the witch. He targets Tower and gets Tower. I wasn't expecting that, but that's what happened. He then targets the witch, kills the witch. The witch spawns 3 skellies. That's fine. They get killed. My Peck is gonna die here. I know it is. I sneak a Goblin Barrel in there. And I know, this is the cool thing, because I Goblin Barreled, and because the King Tower and the Princess aren't targeting my Witch or my Dargoggin, Dargoggins, they're only targeting my Witch's Skellies, I can sneak this Goblin Barrel and it's going to do a good amount of damage. I didn't actually see this happen, but he sneaks a Wizard back there, which is a really good counterplay for this push. But something that I didn't realize that was going to happen is his wizard, as you can see, starts going down here towards his left princess tower. So his wizard, he placed his wizard in the wrong spot. If he placed it over here, he could have killed the witch and Dark Goggins and saved a lot of health for himself. But because he had really crap placement, um, Dark Goggins and Witch were able to get massive damage. Um, his wizard does get some, pot shots at Larry, but so my witch is dead, so I spawn another one. Dark Goggins still going hard. So his tower is super low. And he makes a mistake here. So I just witched. And now he princes. See, he made a mistake here. If he was smart, he would have princed with his wizard. He would have prince left. Or right, I mean. And that would have given him, I mean, I only had 2 elixir, as you can see. I only had 2 elixir. The only thing I could have defended with would be Fireball, and I would have to wait, right? I mean, I could have defended, so I would have panicked and probably gone with um E-Spirit, right? And that would have gotten killed, and then I would have had Dark Goggins, which would have just died. And he probably would have taken tower because I would have waited for MK at that point to prevent, too much damage. So he kind of made a mistake here for putting his prince down when I already put my witch down. Because, I mean, like, it's not like it's a delayed reaction. I put my witch down like a full several seconds. I mean, so I put my witch down at 2 minutes on the clock. He has so much time to react to that. And it's not like, I mean, what? He has enough elixir. Like, he can wait and spawn, like, Mega Knight, I would probably go with, or even Hog Rider. He has Hog Rider. If I was him in this situation, right? King Tower is going to kill Dark Goggins, right? So if I was him, I would have Hog Ridered this because that would have been really good damage. I mean, like, I know he doesn't know what I have right now, but even so, that would be massive damage for this tower because, I mean, you're just in panic mode right now. Like, I get that you're trying to defend, but if you're gonna defend smart. I mean, what a useless, like, what a waste of a prince, honestly. Because I know my witch is gonna kill here. I fireball his wizard because I want to shut that down. I don't want his wizard getting too much damage off on my princess tower, even though I know the wizard wouldn't have killed. I just didn't want it happening. Wizard doesn't even get a chance. He firecrackers, which horrible placement for the firecracker. I don't know why he placed it right here. So the firecracker now goes down this lane. He should have placed it back here. Don't know why he didn't, because the firecracker does not have that kind of range. So firecracker's coming down. I don't want him getting any damage off. So I just E-Spirit. I know E-Spirit's gonna die here. Sacrifice E-Spirit. So my my princess tower gets a shot off, gets another shot off, and is able to get a third shot before his firecracker even gets a single shot. So that's amazing. So we got Princess Witch and Dark Goggins again looking very familiar right now. And then I mean I just drain him and he can't do anything. And just for insult to injury, I totally Sleepy Dragon. I mean, it's just sad. I mean, I don't know if that was a bot. I guarantee it was because he made such dumb decisions. I mean, he could have had a really good start, with his prince. I would have I mean, like, what did he start out with? Let's look. So he starts out with Prince Bomb, like Prince and Balloon. So I would, if I was him, I would have princed, right? He did that right. I would have princed. I probably would have also princed like right here. I mean, I could have defended with Mini P.E.K.K.A, but even so, that would get that would send me into a semi panic. You prince right here, he charges, bam, that's a lot of damage. And I would panic place a P.E.K.K.A, which then you can wait for your elixir to recharge, because I would wait until you get 9 elixir. I mean, my Goblin Barrel that I play, first is a lot of damage. So for me personally, I would wait, right, until you get 5 elixir again, not place a Firecracker, and place Balloon, because that's just a ton of damage. And I know Witch is going to be focusing either one or two things. She won't focus both. And I mean, skeletons might kill. Like skeletons will most likely kill Prince, right? That whatever, let that happen. But that's still a lot of damage on tower. I mean, Firecracker there is fine. I would have probably placed it over here, but I get it. I mean, I minor. Only now does he balloon. He balloons way too late. If he was smart, he would have ballooned like 15 years earlier because it didn't have Dark Goggins. But now I just place Dark Goggins and I just melt his balloon. I mean, so now he's waiting to get something. See, if I was him, MK. Right there. That is an amazing thing for MK. I wouldn't witch. I would MK, right? Because you could shut this down. I mean, yes, I do mini P.E.K.K.A, which I would have done even if he did MK, but he could have shut this push down if he used MK. Because that would have been like Dark Goggins would have been dead. He would have killed most of the Skellies, you know. Princess would have taken care of the rest of the Skellies, and then, you know, MK is just chipping away at Witch. I don't know why he didn't do that. So, I mean, you know, it's just those little things. Why he didn't MK right there it baffles me. Because he could have so easily shut this down. I mean, even before I placed Mini P.E.K.K.A, because, you know, Mini P.E.K.K.A would no. Because there's a witch here, Mini P.E.K.K.A would most likely die. Um, I mean, because all you would need is like one or two Larrys to just go ham on him. But I mean, MK, dude, you could have waited and done MK and shut this down and not have a witch and Dark Goggins going ham on your tower. You know, I mean, it's those little things. And then I Goblin Barrel. See, if he was smart, like the wizard is a smart play. Right now, these two are targeting tower, right? So if you place a wizard like right here or like at the back here, they won't target you, you know, and wizard does splash damage, so you could easily kill these two. But he places wizard like why would you place your wizard so far back? Like I know like one of the main things about Clash is that you kind of want to place your troops at the back, which is understandable, especially if you play witch like I do. Um, but you placed it in the worst spot possible because he should have placed it like over here or over here. Like here, I would have placed it right here because even with that Goblin Barrel, the wizard would have been able to target the Goblin Barrel and target these guys. I mean, obviously it's RNG on what the wizard would target first, but he would have killed the goblins and then he would have killed these two and shut this down. But no, he gets really crappy RNG after the wizard kills all the skellies and the goblins. He goes left, which is why you should have put him like right here so you avoid splash damage from the witch. And then his wizard just goes and F's off and picks some Larry's off. And then I witch again. Another problem that I'm noticing, he has no spells. This is a no spell deck. This is a common problem that I've seen a lot, and a problem that I had is not having spells in decks is a killer. You like spells are pretty much like guarantee. You want spells, you know. He could have negated a lot of damage if he had spells, but no, he princes. Like I just don't understand. Why wouldn't you prince over here? Like, bruh. I'm like, my fireball doesn't take out the wizard, and it would not have taken out his level 11 prince. So if he princed over here, he could have done so much damage. But no, he fucking firecrackers. Why? Why not save and do something else? So I spirit, you know. I mean, like you could balloon right now. I mean, like, you know you're gonna lose at this point, so, I mean, I understand why he just kinda lets the damage tick by, but, I mean, like, there's so many things this guy could have done that would have made like, he could have done a lot more damage, but no. I don't even know what that math hold on, let's do some math real quick, right? Because he wasn't being smart, you know, he only did he only did 378 damage to my tower. I mean, like, dude, it's just not even I mean, that I know that's toxic, but what else am I supposed to do there? I mean, if this was a bot, then I'm sorry for making this video, but like, holy dude, just wow, it's sad, completely sad.